Most students don't fail MBBS just because they are weak. They fail because no one taught them how to understand. Biochemistry is not tough. It is just not taught the right way. If you think that biochemistry is all about mugging up reactions and forgetting them just after the exams, then you are wrong. You haven't learned it from the right faculty yet. Welcome to all the young medicos out there. This side Dr. Abhijit, Faculty of Biochemistry at MedStudy, where I will be taking up biochemistry for both first year MBBS and FMGE students, where I will be teaching the entire biochemistry conceptually, clinically, and most importantly, completely. I don't teach students to remember biochemistry. I teach them to think like a doctor using biochemistry. I know what's going in your mind. Too many enzymes, endless pathways, no clinical connection, and most importantly, forgetting everything after the exams or during the exams also. This ends up your confusion here. What I will be doing over here on this platform, which I have curated a special design, a special course for you people, that everything is covered under 40 hours. Secondly, clinical vignettes are provided after each and every topic that is important for FMGE. All in-depth conceptual clarity is there, and no more you have to memorize anything. Okay, so there will be more of understanding and less of memorization. There will be no rote learning at all. I know many of you have mucked up learning cycles in 11th class in biomolecules chapter. Let us take an example of citric acid cycle or tricarboxylic acid cycle, right? It's the one of the pathways that you might have mucked up in class 11th. And if I ask you to remember it right now, you might not. But how I will make this easy for you guys? So there's a very special mnemonic that I have designed. Citric cis I or apne saath saath fool malai or lie. So this a short mnemonic will help you to remember this entire cycle forever. So that is how I will curate the biochemistry for you people. It will be a spoon feeding for you people. Just you have to be with me throughout the lectures. Guys, under this 40 hours, what all I have covered. Firstly, I will be starting up with the carbohydrates, in which I will be covering up the basic carbohydrate, right? And along with that, I will be dealing up with the metabolism. All the cycles which you have done in class 11th also, right? All glycolysis, aerobic glycolysis, gluconeogenesis, glycogenolysis, all those cycles will be covering up, associated with all the disorders, guys, because we have to study clinically, right? So yes, clinically it is very, very important. So first we'll learn the cycles, and along with that we'll learn the disorders also. Moving ahead with lipid part, first we'll be discussing the basics of the lipid, then we will covering up the entire lipid metabolism and the disorders associated with lipid metabolism. And yes, of course, the proteins part, the most important one. And later on, we'll move on with the enzymes and hemoglobin, and we will discuss the minerals part also. And for first year medical students, what is nowadays being asked in the exams, it is kidney function test, the liver function test. Apart from that, we'll be also covering a small portion on molecular biology, where I will be covering up the entire those PCR techniques. So RT-PCR and all the southern blot, western blots, all these molecular biology techniques I will be covering up. Replication, translation, transcription, everything in detail, guys. So everyone, just join me in this journey. Trust me, we will learn the concepts together so that the biochemistry becomes easy tomorrow. So learn biochemistry with me in the right way. Thank you.